Good job. You already know what it is, man. This is T Paris, aka the Young Marvin Gaye. This rap shit, most original, most creative, most in tune with the times, and I'm sort of like your inspiration. And this is Peace Perspective. Let's not waste no time. Let's get right into it. We just continuing right along from our last topic, which was titled Fake Love. We last left off. I asked y'all to give me some examples of what y'all thought was fake love. I want to get into some of the things that I had thought about and just dialogue about that for a few minutes and see what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? So the first thing that I thought about is, I guess I would say this is to the men. I would address the men with this. It's like, when you out in the community sometimes and you chilling, you hanging out, whatever, and somebody will come and they'll walk by and they, dap you up, whatever, dap everybody up, and they keep it moving. Boom. Now let's take this same scenario and let's say, you got nature's blessings in the air. Some people like to indulge in things of that nature, and the same person to come down and they dap everybody up and now they stop. You know what I'm saying? Now, my personal opinion, I think that, that's fake love. When they coming through and there's nothing going on that they benefit from, it's just what's up and just keep it moving. But because you indulging in something that they might, have as a dependency, then all of a sudden they got all this conversation and they want to stop and they want to chill. That's corny. You know what I'm saying? That's fake love. Same thing, one of the nights you chilling outside on the block or whatever, everybody chip their money in, buy a bottle, whatever, You got some people that come through, they chill. It's like, yo, get a drink, man, get a cup, hang out. And a lot of times that'll be an individual that's out here with y'all engaging in whatever you engaging in, all the time, non-stop, consistently. And they might even, chip their money in every once in a while. And so sometimes they might not have it, and that's cool, and you're going to look out for them, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, there's always that person that'll come through and they see everybody out there and it's like, what's up, what up, what up, what up? And then when they see the liquor out there, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like, oh, what's going on? Like, how everybody doing? And they want to be all chummy. You know what I'm saying? That's fake love. You know? Another example, you know what I'm saying, I want to give, and I say this is, to the couples, the people that's out there running around, social media, my MCM or WCW, whatever that is and all that, my boo, my bae, all that, right? Well, how about, you know what I'm saying, were you out and you having a relationship or dinner, whatever, with your partner, and you got your phone in your hand, you know what I'm saying, the whole time, you know what I'm saying, you on social media and all that. Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to get too deep into this because I don't want to blow nobody's spot out, and I want to say, too, I don't want nobody to think that I'm exempt from any of the stuff that we talk about at these round tables. Don't make it seem like I'm pointing flaws out in anybody. I'm pointing out my own things as well, but I just think it's important that we dialogue about it. But like I was saying, you sitting at the, dinner with your significant other and you on the social media. Now, you probably wondering, what's wrong with that? Everybody looking their phone and all that, but just think about it, A lot of times people are on social media for what? Attention, and when you with the person that supposedly make you happy, you want to spend the rest of your life with, what better attention could there be from your family, from your child, And like I said, I'm not gonna get into, what we doing, but I think that we spending more time focused on, the telephone than the relationship that we trying to nurture. And that's just my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Another example of fake love. Now, for my next example, I want to draw from something, more current, more current. Two things. One, I was reading the newspaper about this young man that had got shot and killed out in Queens, right? Now, if I'm not mistaken, he was a star basketball player at his school. Some young lady that he befriended, he was friends with, she either got locked out, kicked out, for whatever reason she couldn't go home that night. And he opened, his door and let her spend the night. And her boyfriend came, I guess, sometime later, and shot and killed the young man. Now, I'm gonna be honest, yo. I feel bad for that young man that lost his life. But, for young women, oh man, this right here is kind of tough to talk about because you don't want to offend nobody or what you're saying, but it's like for the young women out there that get caught in those situations where you feel like, oh, I don't got nowhere to turn to. Let me turn to this young man. Like, I want y'all to always, be accountable for your actions as well, man. A lot of our brothers are behind that wall, or, even worse, in the grave, for trying to step up, or, trying to be the perfect gentleman, to a woman that ultimately only cared about herself. Because, and the reason why I say that is, if she had a boyfriend and she really cared about him, of all the places you could have went, why you didn't go to his house? You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to dwell on that too long, but just my opinion. Another example, fake love. And as young adults, we out here, so eager to say, I love you, I'm in love with you, and don't even really know what love, is all about, If it's so easy to point out fake love, then I just want you to think about how often it is, going on around you. Like I said, this is a disease. It's sort of like a plague. It's something that's really crippling our community when you really think about it, man. All right, I'm gonna give you another example. On social media, I know everybody know about Shorty A-Town or whatever. He was doing this thing. I don't know what was going on, but something happened with some lady, and he was, wanting to show the people that she was all woman, and he lifted up her dress or whatever. Now, I don't know how many different video clips is going on out there. In one clip, it seemed like the woman wasn't really a woman, Another video clip, it looked like it went by so fast that maybe it really could have been a woman. I don't know. But my point is not even about that. My point is this. If that was a man, he knew he was a man. I think A-Town is, suffering from some mental disability or something like that. And even though, he getting a lot of attention, he make us laugh and all that. I just think that for somebody to put him in front of a camera with a situation like that, and then to hit the airwaves, that's fake love, man. That ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of whatever he doing in the privacy is his own bedroom or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's on him, I can't really call it, but I just think that if you care about somebody like that, you don't put them in those type of situations. You know what I'm saying? And I just point these things out because I want us to be more aware of the bonds that we build. I got a daughter, 11-year-old daughter. My daughter dealing with situations in school, and I constantly gotta tell her, be careful about who you call friends. You know what I'm saying? You can't, put everybody on the same, the same wavelength if they're not all carrying themselves the same way. You find certain qualities and certain traits that you look for in people. And when they don't, they don't add up, then you got to let them go. Like, you gotta hold certain things to a high standard. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people dying out here because of this fake love thing. Another thing that I just wanted to touch on is like, this is something that I'm gonna draw from personal experience, and it's my music career. Some of y'all might know I'm a hip hop artist, as well as a motivational speaker, community activist. I do a lot of things, but within my music realm, one thing that I notice a lot is it's like the grind. The grind separates you from other people, because some people have been doing it so long that it shows in their work ethic, right? But then you got some people just coming into the game, and they might be talented for whatever reason, whatever part they might play in the game. Producer, promoter, marketer, manager, blogger, whatever, radio, whatever they do, right? And a lot of times what you see is these people latching on to artists who have, quote unquote buzz. I say quote unquote buzz because the word is relative, based upon how you looking at the situation. That's argued about all the time. But nevertheless, some people, they latch on to these artists, in order to build their own situation. Now, a situation I dealt with personally, myself and a, young man, I felt we was pretty cool. We had a good relationship, good friendship. And I don't know, somewhere along the line it was like I put some work out, and then he put some work out, and then somebody, kind of like tried to build a little competition. And hip hop, is based on competition, but I'll be one of the first to tell you, I'm not in it to compete with other people. Like, music for me is therapy. This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? this is really the way that I live my life, and I try to use this to keep, you know what I'm saying, the same, you know, mind frame when I'm out here. You know, I use the writing as a way to channel my emotions and channel my energy. And so, like I said, me and this dude, I thought we was, you know, we was good friends. And, you know, somewhere along the line, like I said, somebody edged him on to try to compete, you know what I'm saying, become my competition. And, you know, the perspective upon it was like, yo, it's like, I watched y'all, you know what I'm saying, do what y'all do, and now I'm coming up. I want my shot, and I respect that. What I don't respect is this. I don't compete with my friends. You know what I'm saying? My love for my friends is real, you know? And the reason why I don't compete with my friends is where I come from, you know what I'm saying? Competition ain't got no boundaries, you know? And I'll be the first to say that. You know, I grew up playing ball. You know, we play out there, you know, no harm, no foul. You know, we go hard. And you learn that over the years, you know what I'm saying? We're not going to compete. We're not going to gamble. We're not going to do things with each other that's going to take us to a level that it could ruin our friendship, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we do anything to win. You know, I'm not going to sacrifice my dignity or, you know, compromise who I am as a man. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I want it bad enough. I'm going to do what I got to do to get it. And I separate myself from my friends in situations like that because at the end of the day, me personally, my relationships and my friendships are more important than anything else, you know what I'm saying, in the world. Because that's what helped me get through my day, you know what I'm saying, to be able to pick up the phone and call one of my brothers or one of my friends and, you know what I'm saying, just kick it with them and let them know what I'm going through, see what they're going through. That's more important than any dollar amount that I could get out here, you know what I'm saying, any #1 album that I could put out, you know what I'm saying, any product that I could put out and say that I'm the best at it. Like, all of that stuff is relative, you know, everybody has an opinion. But I think that, just like I said, coming from an artistry standpoint, it's so much of that going on, you know what I'm saying, people acting like we friends just so they could get into your circle. And once they get in the circle, now it's let me show you I could do what you do better than you. Nobody can do what I do better than me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm T Paris. That's why you who you are, and that's why you who you are. At the end of the day, like I always tell you, everybody got that little glimmer of hope inside of them. It's up to you to dig down inside and find out what it is. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. You know what I'm saying? If you can find something that you're willing to die for, I think that's something that's strong enough for you to, you know what I'm saying, consider that you love. I think, you know, to live is to die. And I think that those is almost, you know what I'm saying, opposites of one another. So when you find a reason to live, you know what I'm saying, you've also found a reason to die for. And I look at love the same way, you know what I'm saying? If you don't help bring me life, then I can't look at you as somebody that I love. And this is T Paris, man. Toast to the town. Peace, perspective. Peace.